My name is Gerald Panneton. I'm chairman and CEO of Terra Resource Corporation, a small junior exploring in the Northwest Territory on a very high-grade gold camp, as well as New Brunswick near the Puma Discovery. Terra is a company that I came on board about 4 years ago, October 2019, at a time where a friend of mine was the CEO and asked me to come and help him. And of course, the first thing I did before joining was my own due diligence. And it was kind of interesting because I've never spent that much time in Yellowknife during my 40 years career. And for a certain reason, I was working internationally. I came back to Canada. I was busy in Ontario. And Yellowknife had kind of a negative legacy from the Royal Oak bankruptcy, the refractory ore. But it's one of the most richest camp of high-grade mineralization in Canada, such as Red Lake, Timmins, Val-d'Or. And it still produced 14 million ounces of gold over a very short distance of 5 kilometers along a trend that is more than 70 kilometers long, completely underexplored, missed by so many people. And since 2003, when Miramar closed the coal mine, there's been no exploration in Yellowknife, very sporadically. The potential is there for many mines to be found. And this is an established camp that already produced 14 million ounces at grade of 15 to 22 grams. And when you've been involved in many gold deposits through your career, you're never going to go away from grade. Grade is king. Grades allows you to go and stay operational, profitable, even if gold price goes down. Gold is an asset, a mobile real estate asset that you can take to your home, you can store it. And what was the backup that saved every currency and every economic market over centuries and centuries? It's gold. Gold has had a value for thousands of years. It's not going to get away. It's not going to be replaced by anything. I've been very, very fortunate. I've been able to work with extremely talented people through my career. I graduated from McGill with a master's degree and a bachelor from U of M in 1985. And then I did my master with Black Mineral, who sponsored it. And I think I was very, very fortunate through my career to be surrounded with people that I enjoy working, that were kind of leaders in our industry, whatever is Jacques Bonneau and Jean-Marc Lelin. My experience for 4 years with Placer Dome. And then I went to Barrick for 12 years. Which basically was the schooling of my career. I cannot say enough about everybody that I work with at Barrick. It was an amazing school. I was fortunate enough to be able to build 2 mines in Tanzania, be very instrumental in building them, especially Tsulawaka, where I was able to do A to Z. Tsulawaka was kind of like, back in 2001, we purchased Pangea Goldfield after the acquisition of Sutton. And then the next move we made was Pangea Goldfield to acquire more ground in Tanzania. Because when you're a big company like Barrick, you cannot be everywhere. If you decide to go in one country, you want to control the country. Because you're establishing yourself in a country, you're producing 6 to 8 million ounces of gold. It becomes your hub. It becomes a place where you're going to invest time, money, and you want to acquire more gold deposit. So I think anybody that works in the mining industry has the same goal of being successful, finding the riche, finding the gold, finding the copper deposit, the nickel deposit. In today's world, it's lithium and rare earth. It's interesting because we talk about different minerals, but at the end of the day, gold always is important in this exploration. And Canada is rich in natural resources. We don't have a huge support from our government. I think this is a bit of a missing point, except maybe Quebec. I think everybody would love to be in Quebec to explore because it's one of the greatest places in Canada to explore. And maybe I'm working outside of Quebec, but at the end of the day, success is what drives resource company because you can really make a good find. I'm going to give you an example. I know I was a champion leading Detour Gold in building this project, raising $2.6 billion. And also finding 30 million ounces, of which 16 were in reserve. So we did a big find, but the potential was there. And the same thing that I saw in Detour previously is also in Yellowknife. This is an untouched belt. accessible by road. Our cost of drilling is $200 per meters. And we can find a lot of gold if we were in a market like we were in the detour days between 2007, 2008 to 2012, 2013. That 5 years of period of time was great for people that believe in gold until 2013 when the gold crashed from $17 to $1,000 an ounce. Our first years of production. But always remember, we delivered. I've delivered 2 mines in Barrick, and we delivered Detour in 6 years, from IPO to gold pour, creating 800 jobs directly for the next 30 years. And this mine today is the largest gold mine in Canada. What else can you ask for? A lot of people made money with Detour, and I'm proud of that.